So in today's video, I'm spilling all of the tea. I am sharing with you 5 ways that I am paying my bills while being unemployed. Listen, unfortunately, just because the paycheck stops does not mean that the bills have stopped as well. So everybody still wants their money. The mortgage, the utilities, everybody still wants their money. So I'm going to share with you guys how I am making it through this very difficult time and season in my life, that maybe it will help you, or it will even help you to prepare just in case something like this happens to you. And I'm going to talk about the entire season, okay? Let's go ahead and jump into it. So I have been unemployed since October of last year, 2024. And my company did provide me with a severance. And during that time that I received the severance for, I was paying my bills with my severance money. I was also receiving unemployment to supplement for my entire paycheck. And I was paying my bills and saving money at the same time with that money. Now that I am gotten to the point where there's no more severance and there's no more unemployment, how am I paying my bills? Because like I said, the mortgage company, she's still knocking on the first. That HOA is knocking on the first, and they want their money, quite frankly. I do not think that you can defer a mortgage payment, although I will have to see. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to talk about the ways that I am paying my bills. I also will be giving you a bonus tip at the end of this video, so make sure you guys stay to the end. I have some notes here so that I do not forget any of the steps, because I don't feel like bringing out my teleprompter. That's a whole lot. My light just broke. Anyway, let's get into it. So the very first thing that I am doing is tapping into my emergency fund. I was really hoping that I wasn't going to have to do this, although that is the reason why we save for emergency situations. Anytime that our income either changes or stops, we need an emergency fund. And I am living proof right now that that emergency fund is needed, because had I not had this emergency fund, once the unemployment stopped and once the supplemental pay stopped from my previous employer, I would kind of be out of luck, and I would start to begin to have late payments and things like that. So all while I have been unemployed, by the grace of God, I have not been late on any of my bills. I've not had to defer anything, and I'm grateful for that. Now I will tell you, I did save money while I was working. I didn't know this was coming, but I was saving towards my emergency fund. I was also saving once I found out that I was going to be laid off. I continued to save because I knew that this time was coming. So I have been using my emergency fund and tapping into that to pay all of my bills to make sure that I am not going to be late. So the emergency fund, that's what it's for. If you do not have one, please, please, please start saving money towards your emergency fund. The next thing that I have been doing, mainly for peace of mind, as soon as my bills come in, I pay them immediately. And this is mainly for my utility bills. As soon as I get an email that says, hey, your bill is X amount of dollars and it is due on this date, I don't wait for the date. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not waiting to put it in a budget. I'm just paying it right away. And the reason why I'm doing that is because at this season, or in this season of my life, I cannot have any added pressure or stress. And bills, as we know, cause a lot of stress when they're unpaid. Or when you don't have the money to pay them. And so I need as less stress as possible, as I am currently seeking for other employment, and then also working on some side hustle ventures, I am just paying those bills right away. The next thing that I have done is I have now started to look into canceling subscriptions. So yesterday, I think it was, I canceled either 2 or 3 subscriptions, and this was more so on the business side of my budget. I really don't have too many subscriptions as far as like on the personal side, like TV subscriptions and things like that. But mainly I have them on the business side. And so those I have started to look at and cancel as necessary and just do without them in the meantime. So in the event that you are in this season, look at what you can take out of your budget, what you can close, what you can cancel, what you can defer. You know, and it's only for a season, right? It's until we get to that place again where we're able to afford those things and, you know, use those privileges again. So for this season, I have been canceling and removing and taking out. The next thing that I've been doing, I think this is number 4, is I will be actually emptying out my sinking funds. And I am kind of sad about this, but I'm even sad I have to use my emergency fund. However, it is what it is, right? This is the reason why it's here. This is the reason why I've been saving money. So soon I will be emptying my sinking funds, every single envelope that I have, and I will be taking that money and I will be depositing it into my bills account so that I am ready to pay whatever bill comes. I can just go ahead and pay it. So not only am I using my emergency fund, but I'm also using my sinking funds as well. And number 5, the last thing that I have done is I'm using my credit card cash back. I'm so excited to have this. You guys know that I am a credit card user. I am strategic with my credit card use. I don't just use it just for whatever. I already have a strategic plan on what I'm using it for. I already have the money for whatever it is that I use my credit card for. And I have a strategy on how I do that. So the credit cards that I have used, I have gotten points, and I'm able to take those points and either get gift cards with the points. I can get like travel, like plane tickets and hotels, or I can get cash back. And I have decided to get cash back to help me pay my bills. And so far I have gotten about $900 cash back that I'm able to use. Normally I take whatever cash back it is that I receive and I save it for my birthday and I buy myself a nice birthday gift. However, you know, we're in a season where just not able to do that. So I decided to go ahead and reallocate that money and use it for bills. So if you have any credit card points that you can turn in for cash or anything, definitely put that to use. Because hey, that money came right when I needed it, let me tell you. All right, and here is a bonus. I just learned about this and I've been telling everybody I know, okay? Because some people may know about this, but a lot of people don't know about this. And even if you know, it's probably been a while since you've actually checked on it. And I'm gonna go ahead and play this video and then we'll come back and talk about it.
2 of my 30-day challenge of asking ChatGPT to give me a task each day to make money to pay off my $23,000 in credit card debt. So today it told me that I should go on unclaimed property and with whatever your state is. So I went on to unclaimed property, and you can either type in your name or your business name, and I actually was able to find unclaimed property, so money that I didn't realize was there. It doesn't tell you on the website how much money you're actually getting back or whatever the unclaimed property is. It will say either under $50 or over $50. Now for mine it said over $50. And then it sends you an email, and then you have to fill out all the paperwork and basically prove that you are the person that has the unclaimed property. But yeah, that is day 2 of the 30-day challenge of asking ChatGPT every day for a task to make money to help pay off my $23,000 in credit card debt.
How amazing is that, right? So this is something that I kind of already knew, but really didn't know. So I put my name in the system. I use unclaimed property, and I'm here, in California. So make sure you go to whatever state it is. And I have $20 that I have unclaimed that I want. I want my $20, okay? But my friend told me about this, and she sent over the TikTok. And we've been telling everybody, okay? Everybody. Now, I just want to give you 2 testimonies, okay? This is why I really encourage that you check, and I encourage that you let everybody know, because you just never know, right? That if you may have some money. So one testimony is that one of my friends had, she checked for a family member of hers, and she was able to find $4,000, okay? And she's working on claiming that money. And then the other friend checked, and her testimony is one of her family members had $50,000 unclaimed, okay? You never ever know. And this is real, okay? Because when I told my mom about it, she said, oh yeah, this is something that she checks every so often just to see if any money's there. She's gotten money back. I'm gonna get my $20 back. I have other people that I know who have a little bit more, like a couple $100, but that can go a long way, especially in a season where you really need the money and you can buy food, or you can pay a bill, or you can, save it just for the next month if you have a utility bill or something like that. So I will put the link down below. I'm here in California, but if you are in any other state, every state has this. And basically, if someone have sent you money or they owe you money, like a business or a company, and once again, like she said in the video, this can be for you or your business if you have one. And if you have not gone to cash that check, they can't legally just keep the money, like, oh well, they didn't cash your check, we just keep the money. No, they have to send it to the treasury, I believe it is, within your state, and you have about 10 years, I think, to claim it. So that is another creative way to find money to be able to pay your bills in this crazy season, or pay off debt like she was doing in her video. So ChatGPT comes through with the T. Doesn't chat is something else, okay? But yes, that plus other things that I'm doing is making money on the side, which is really not the side, it's really my main now, but making money with my own products and elevating my products to be able to pay my bills. I'm also doing that. I didn't state that in reason 1 through 5, but I do want to be transparent and let you know that that is another way that I am paying my bills, by using money from that. So if you have a skill, or if you have something that you can do to make additional money, I really encourage you to do that. It helps so much. So in this season of unemployment, this is how I am paying my bills. If I have any updates, I will always come to you guys and share them. But until then, my name is Jasmine, aka Budget Treasures. I didn't even introduce myself at the beginning of the video. Please make sure you guys like this video. Give this video a thumbs up, please, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. I do create content, okay? I know I haven't been on here for a while, but I do create content. And I will be back. There will be a few videos back to back. But thank you guys so much for being here. And I will see you in the next video. Go be great, bestie. Peace out.
You special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you do it.